So we found ourselves on our last day of 10 days of the Needs to Know About Addiction. This one's very interesting and it's a wonderful way to close. We need to stop the shame. Part of the previous tip was not to divert attention from those who are really struggling, but as a way to create more compassion. If we can let people understand their addiction through the lens of compassion, we will create more healing. I suggest the definition of shame by Brené Brown to help you understand how shame propagates addiction. Shame is the intensely painful feeling or experience of believing that we are flawed and therefore unworthy of love and belonging. Something we've experienced, done, or failed to do makes us unworthy of connection. What a wonderfully put sentiment, and if you want to just elaborate and speak to the impact of shame in addiction.
Well, because what Brené Brown is talking about is that inability to be able to connect when we're in shame. And if we go back to the previous tip about number 7, about it being about connection, the more disconnected we feel, the more that we will continue to engage in that behavior, because we don't feel like we have that space to be our true authentic self, whether that be showing up with all our pain, being able to express all our emotional needs. When we have the ability to be authentic, then we fulfill one of our most basic needs. So we have the need for attachment and the need for authenticity. Those are our 2 basic needs when we come into this world. A lot of times we will block our need for authenticity because it's blocked our need for attachment. So as a baby, if you are worried that if I scream too loud, then I'm not going to get the connection I need from my mother, then you block that authentic self. So that's why it's about getting rid of all the shame and just understanding that there needs to be compassion so that people can have the space to be authentic, so that way they can attach, they can feel connected, and that's how we truly start to work through the addiction.
That's wonderful. And so if we continue to shroud addiction in shame, then we feed the beast of lack of connection, the negative worldview, and the loss of love that set addiction in motion. Instead, understanding that you're not alone and there is support available to help you thrive in your life. So in closing, we just want everyone to know if you or someone you know needs extra support, we've got some great programs and assistance here at Serenity now. What's a good place for someone to start?
Just give us a call, 403-454-7600, or send us an email. We can start with a quick 15-minute consult if you're confused or don't even know where to start, and then just give you some direction to begin with.